Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back here on my channel. Today I have a spare time, a few minutes, hour to do a video with my camera guy Philip. So I thought what to do, and I found two pieces which I bought last time I visited the antique market here nearby in Ontario. Now, so what is it? I bought a kind of, I don't know how old is it, the level, and it was sitting here for a while. And another piece I bought was another piece. It's plain. This is the English made plain wooden, WODEN. So I would like to restore these two pieces. Okay, so today I'll start with the level. I already observed it a little bit. It has the black marks here and here, so that it's in a wood, needs to be removed. Now we can see here few metal parts, and then the plump, I don't know how to call it properly, plump eye, I would call it. There's two. One is for the plumbing vertically and one for horizontal. So two of them needs to be removed as well. So there is a brand name here, and I believe this is the Stanley. Okay, if these pieces of metal are brass, I'm ready to restore and finish it. It looks like real brass. Now I was wondering how it was looking as new whenever anybody wants to buy it like new one. Maybe it'll come to the same position or situation as was new one. Okay, so let me start it with removing the parts, two brass ends and horizontal eye leveling and the metal plate on it. Now of course I need to remove that another eye level and also those two before these two screws. Okay, let me start it with removing the brass ends. Yeah, it's coming off. The first screw, I believe it's brass as well. Let me make a small test. No, the screw is not the brass. Screw is just the steel. Okay, however, it needs to be cleaned off too. Yeah, this came off right away, so we can see when I apply a little file, then I can see right away yellowish, which is indicating that's the brass. Okay, I wonder what year was that produced, and Stanley factory produced it and sell it on the market here in North America. Probably I can find it on internet. When was it? What do you think? Guess. I would probably say 1960s, 70s, something like that. No, less than. I mean earlier than 70s, because it's quite old. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Grab and turn. Now this little one guy, steel. Yeah. Okay. Up. Yeah, all together came off. Okay, we have this, even we have the spring loaded here. I don't know the reason why. It's probably to keep that the bubble all the time down. Okay, so this is the first. All right, what is this for? Here, the little thing. Oh, okay, that was the hidden screw underneath. Okay, so be carefully remove the screw, don't get loose. Yeah, this is different one. It's fine threads, it's not a corset. Now we have the, okay, I would like to mark it down, which probably doesn't matter. No, I cannot be wrong, because that's the thread for the screw. Screw comes here, spring, and this end is different. Yeah, this end is pushed in on the spring. Okay, so that's the bubble. Okay, it needs to be cleaned off pretty nicely, and it's set with kind of cement on the end, the glass part in the steel box or steel holder. Okay, that needs to be addressed too. Now let's remove the, that's good, I know why that little tiny plate was here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but I can read it. On a plate it's stating screw. They saying screw. Okay, that means underneath is the screw. Pretty clever. See? Go up, remove, and we found the screw. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be spring. I can feel it. Spring loaded again. Yeah. And pop up slowly. Open it up. Yeah. The spring. Yeah, this is brass already here. Okay. A little damage here, but it's not that bad. Okay. This metal with the groove here is the thinning together. Nice work. Alright, the first part is I'm going to clean this off by sanding, and I'm thinking this is the cherry wood or walnut. Probably cherry. Walnut will be a little bit darker. Let's see. And the oak is not oak because it's kind of like $150. Start with 150 grain. Alright, so I'm in a sanding and cleaning process, so I sand it off pretty much all dent or scratches. A few of them I wasn't able to. This big mark was done probably by oil or deep penetrated. I don't want to go that too deep. And what appeared here when I was sanding was number 3, the little punched number here. And I found out on the AI this number was, while the manufacturing process, that all parts are matching. The parts for VL over here and parts for VL bubble here, and then body, the wooden body, all together it's all has the number 3, and that was the number 3. That's what means that number. It's not the model number or the owner's number, nothing like that. That's the indicate that all these parts are numbered 3. Excellent. Okay guys, so here I am at the sanding process of the wooden body, but at the beginning what I told you, I wouldn't mind to sanding deep because of the taking off the patina and the old marks. I was wrong. This is much way older than I thought. We find it out over the numbers here, patent number, date of manufacturing, that this tool is 120 years old. Okay, it was done by Stanley Rule and Level company, that before Stanley itself became as a Stanley company. So it's in 1890 year they merged together with the Stanley Rule and Level became Stanley, and that happened in 1910. Okay, so this is very kind of old. So I was doing this, I found this number, and starting with it I start digging what the history on this level, on this tool. Find it out, it's 120 maybe less year old. So I don't go any deeper with the sanding because I won't keep preserve this number. I won't keep preserve the old stuff here, which is find it out that the kind of wood was used for manufacturing here is rosewood. It's not mahogany and it's not cherry, but of that year was done by rosewood, quite expensive wood. Okay, so what I'm going to do, slightly sanding to keep off that circle after that machine, and then just put it preserving Danish oil as I wanted before, and clean these brass parts, make it nice and shiny. So we'll see, and it's up to me. Either put it on the market and sell it. It could have a value between $300-400. Try to sell it or keep it. Now I'm going to do the brass pieces restoring using the paste specifically for brass and brass wire brush. I'm going to apply a little bit, small amount over here. Okay, not bad for the back part. Okay, I don't know if I need to do crazy, if I need to go crazy about the back. This is the really back part. Maybe I can go a little bit, but not that much. All green gun. That's the inside. And let me see. Let me apply the paste on outside and keep it for a while. Use the paste. Yeah. Okay. Sandpaper number 220. Okay. So what do you think? Looks good. Now after that, after 320 grit, I'm going to use the number 400. Do not use on silver. Okay. Yeah, we can see clearly the number and the letters. Stanley Ruler and Level Company, New Britain, Connecticut, United States, patent 6.291.2496 673.95. I think it's readable. Okay guys, here we are back to the level, Stanley level, made in early 90s, in 1910, 1915, and this level is original, which I tried to restore it on my way. Probably I shouldn't, but it's okay. I want to see how it's gonna look with the I was manufactured as a new one. This is brass I achieved to finish after restoration. Restoring, this is the part for the plumb, and this is the part for the level. And meanwhile, I want to say something about that Stanley company, Stanley Rule and Level company. That was a before original Stanley, and this company was the beginning, and it was in Connecticut, New Britain city, where a guy named Justus Trout, king of patent in the United States, made a few patents. One of them is here. He invented or patented the level, water level, how to specifically adjustment of it. So this guy comes to here, and he invented kind of screw with a really fine threads, where a little spring comes in, and this is going to be easy to adjust at the level, the eye of the level. Okay, I'll show you. That's the assembly part of that level. Now I'm going to put it together and install it back into the wood body. Yeah, you can see with the adjusting of the or tightening the screw, the moving of the eye, I call it eye, or the bubble. Let me try to, yeah, it came on the same spot as the Stanley original. For the check and make the precision level, I have the laser, so I'm going to install the laser here and keep it the same, and then adjust the eye or the bubble as I want it. The second screw and also the spring. Allow the spring here. Yeah, put this guy in and insert this one here. Okay, let's install the ends. Okay. before I put the little brass cover on the screws to cover these screws, because these screws, if you turn it, it changes the level, the eye, the bulb. That's my laser. Now I have to move it to the laser line. So I need a shims or something to put it under. Kind of shim it. Now let's see. First a little booklet. It's not enough. Yeah. It looks pretty. It looks quite straight. I mean, the level together with the laser line. Now let's have a look for the bulb. Yeah, it needs to be adjusted opposite way. I would say that's it. This is it. Yeah, it's right in the middle of those marks which are on the glass where is the bulb. Now put the cover on one here. Okay, it's on. Now we have to level it or plumb it. The level needs to be plumbed, which is the second one. I would say we are on. If you look at the bulb, it's not in the middle of those two lines, so I need to adjust this one here too. Okay. Fortunately, we have really fine thread screws. So in this position, right now, we are straight in, right on. So just the level, just the laser line has to be see, look at, yeah. Okay, now the final step is to applying the boiled linseed oil, which I will do it now. I'm going to put the boiled linseed oil and keep it preserved like new one. Okay, all right. Not bad. Originally it looked a little bit darker, reddish like the mahogany, and the oil doesn't go that dark or red, but I like it. So the guy who invented or patented that adjustment for the level was a really good one. Engineer and scientist, I liked it very much. So I hope you guys will like it, my video, and give me a comment. Definitely there will be some. I'm looking for it. Looking forward to see what you guys say about it. Okay, here we go. So this is the rosewood with the linseed oil. It cannot be anything wrong with the oil. The oil sucked in. Maybe I will apply tomorrow a second coat on it, and it will keep also the metal parts protected from the rust, from everything. Brass, of course, is not rusting. Screws, yes. Okay, nice. Okay, this is it. Okay, nice. I measured the level length is 26 inches. Okay, it's pretty heavy, and it's from Stanley Rule and Level Company, New Britain, Connecticut, USA, and patent by engineer Trout from Germany. Okay guys, once again, here we go. Okay, I like it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching. Give me a thumb, subscribe, and give me your comments. Thank you, and have a good night.